Yo, what up? What up? What up? Taison. Man, I'm motherfucking excited, man. I'm
What's going
motherfucking excited. We got a
as
great
you?
fucking show for y'all today,
Yes,
y'all.
we
We got a
do.
great motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying? I
Cannot
already
wait.
goddamn prep this shit. Tay sent me some good
Mm-hmm.
goddamn information. I
Oh
goddamn
man, same
uploaded
for you.
that shit. We're looking for a good
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking show, y'all. Whoever's looking here today, we're looking for a
Mm-hmm.
great motherfucking show. Taison, what's
Yep.
up with you today, man?
Man, selling, maintaining. Getting ready for this Thanksgiving. You know, can't wait. Got some. Basically, do some Thanksgiving with me and my son. Then watch a couple football games and just enjoy. That's it, man. Enjoy the rest of the week. How was the weekend?
My week was good, man. Went to a Friendsgiving.
Mm-hmm.
That's what like every Saturday we do it every Saturday before Thanksgiving. We all get together. Everybody bring something. Bring a dish. We say
Mm-hmm.
a prayer. Everybody eat together.
Mm-hmm.
Then we start doing drinking game,
Mm-hmm.
the flip cup game, shot
Oh, all
game,
right.
karaoke and shit like that.
That's what's
Um,
up.
shit. Then the dude house, my homeboy house, he got a fire pit in the back. So nigga, we went in the backyard, started doing look that shit up. Started doing
Mm-hmm.
s'mores and shit, man. Had a good time,
Oh,
man.
that's what's up.
Yeah, had a real good time.
That's what's up. That's
So
good,
then
man.
for Thanksgiving, me and my daughter gonna my cousin's hosting Thanksgiving in Atlanta, so me and my daughter
All
gonna go
right,
to Atlanta, chill with the rest
all
of the
right,
family.
all right, all right, all right. That's what's up.
You gonna be in the same city you at for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, be in Houston.
All right, no traveling. Okay.
No traveling. Nope. Mm-mm. I've been back to Philly a couple times for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm like, nah, let me chill down here for a little bit.
Gotcha.
I'll be FaceTiming family, listening to Thanksgiving and everything.
We'll be doing what?
FaceTiming everybody, see how their Thanksgiving isn't too, family and everything. So my friends, so yeah, be good to not to travel either. For me, like I had to like let me sit here and like enjoy Thanksgiving a little bit.
Yeah, I've traveled. The last 2 years ago we went to Houston. Last year, Houston. Last 2 years ago, we came to Houston, Texas. Where you at? My niece lives there. I got a
I'm
niece
gonna be
and
telling
nephew
you.
that
All
live
right.
there. And then the last year, we went to Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, how
One
was
of my
that?
other cousins hosted on Thanksgiving last year. So this year we're going to Atlanta.
How was Little Rock, Arkansas?
Um, it's a small town. It's not that big. But
Oh,
I tell
for
you
real?
what, is money there though. Cause it's
Mm.
money. I've seen some nice ass houses there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, but it's a small town, but it was straight. We didn't really go to the city. No, we was in the house cooking and
Oh.
doing family time and drinking there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So very good. Let's go and get started, man. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
We're
Let's
gonna
get
start off
to
with
it.
spotlight actor of the week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and here's your spotlight actor. Tell us about him.
All right. Now, this is a guy you've seen in a lot of different like movies, TV series, whatever. His name is Mustafa Shakir. I hope I'm saying this guy's name right. He's currently starring in this TV series on Netflix. Is based off of a Japanese series as well. It's called Cowboy Bebop.
Uh huh.
Um, he's also starred in American Gods. If no one has ever seen this series, watch American Gods. Very, very good series. He starred in Luke Cage as Bushmaster. Let's see what other things he starred in. NCIS New Orleans for like an episode. I remember that episode. It was a very good episode. Underground. He's been in a lot of like little different like movies here and there, what have you. Let me see where else he's from. Yeah, Brawling Cell Block 99. But he, like I said, this is a guy that's on the come up here.
You say
He's been in a lot of
he's on the current TV show right now.
yeah, Cowboy Bebop. It's on Netflix.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yep.
All right, and that's a series.
That's a series, right? On
Okay,
Netflix.
okay.
Yeah.
And what's that
He
about
just
again?
premiered.
What's that about again?
Cowboy Bebop. Let me go see. There's
That
something
sound
like
like Cowboys rapping or some shit.
Nah. It's I tell you, hold up. It's a ragtag crew of bounty hunters chases down the galaxy's most dangerous criminals.
Okay.
They'll save the
Okay.
world for the right price.
So a little bit of fantasy.
Yeah, a little bit of
Sci-fi.
fantasy. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
10
Cool.
episodes.
All right. So if y'all looking for some action adventure sci-fi with a little bit
Live
of
action
into it, is it all black cast or is like majority black or mixed?
It's all mixed. It's all mixed.
Okay.
Yeah,
y'all go
Jonathan
check
Cho.
that out. What's it called?
Yeah,
Cowboy
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. Y'all go check that shit out on Netflix.
Check it out.
All right.
Like I said, and keep this guy in mind. I think he's another guy on the rise too as well.
All right. So I got a throwback actor of the week. No, this nigga's not doing anything current, but this was probably one of the first brothers, one of the first smooth brothers that had niggas want to dress up and be suave and be cool and shit. And I'm going with none other than Michael Phillip Thomas. This motherfucker was from Miami Vice. You know what I'm saying? So this he ain't doing that current, but I'm giving this brother flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because Miami Vice, I'm trying to tell you, he's the first motherfucker had motherfucker. See, you got the button up, stop, buttons open. No, he showed a chest. I wouldn't show my chest. I'll probably shave my damn chest. But he got the blaze on and shit, cool as shit. Michael Phillip Thomas from Miami Vice, one of the first smooth brothers on TV. You know what I mean? So that's who I wanted to have my spotlight actor of the week. Give that brother flowers because Miami Vice was a trendsetter. And he had everybody want to dress fly. He had all the brothers want to dress fly and shit. You know what I'm saying? So Miami style. Michael Phillip Thomas. That's my spotlight actor of the week. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go might be on Netflix or something. But yeah, look up Miami Vice in the 80s. It's a cop movie. He played like this a smooth ass cop. He had a partner, but
Rockin' and Tubbs.
So it's basically in Miami. He's a cop in Miami, tracking down bad guys. But he's smooth with it. He's smooth with it. You know what I mean?
That's a good pick, man.
Huh?
I said that's a good pick, man. That dude, you really want to get dressed up after that. You be like, man, this dude was smooth with it. Oh, let me get a throwback. Oh man.
Yep, throwback. So this is the throwback movie. I'll let you go first. Let's see. What's your throwback movie? It should be so different. Be throwing my. Oh, there we go. Reservoir Dogs.
Man, look. Reservoir Dogs. It's currently, you can watch this on HBO Max. It's basically when a simple jewelry heist goes wrong, the surviving criminals begin to suspect that one of them is a police informant. Now, tell off the bat, it's a literally who's who of characters in this movie right now. Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Michael Manson, Chris Penn, Steve Buscemi. It's those guys, and like I said, Quentin Tarantino. So there's a Quentin Tarantino movie too as well, and also a rap video basically used the format for this. It was Cool Breeze, Watch for the Hook. Cool Breeze, Watch for the Hook.
Cool. Okay, all right.
But this is a very, very good movie. I saw this about last week. Classic movie, and this is one of the movies like
it got a twist at the end, right? Doesn't it have a twist at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not going, no spoilers for me, but like I said, this is a very, very good movie. This really doesn't get talked about a lot. This movie will have it. This is like a very I
haven't seen this in a while.
Wow, yeah. But when it comes on, I'll watch it.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch this shit again.
Yeah, this is a very, very underrated, like who done it type of movie because you have to really be thinking of a whole lot, in this movie because that's sort of like how Tarantino movies are though. It's always like one of them twist endings.
Reservoir Dogs though is probably his calmest of his movies. Probably one of the most calmer movies. All the other movies after this was wild as fuck. Quentin Tarantino movies after this was just is usually extra as fuck. So this is probably more of his laid back. It's not a laid back movie. I'm talking about Aaron in a normal Tarantino kind of movie. This is probably his calmest movie.
I agree wholeheartedly. And it came out in 1992, and he wrote and directed this movie.
Okay.
So this is like, if you have never seen it, like I said, again, it's on HBO Max. It's a twist and then a lot of twists and turns throughout that movie. And this is a very good acting by the whole entire cast too.
Okay, so y'all go check out Reservoir Dogs.
HBO Max.
If you want a throwback movie. All right, my throwback movie. I went on some. I went kind of comedy route. Classic. They got 5 additions to this movie. I'll lie. They got 5. Then after that, they made about 2 others that I didn't even know about until about 2 years ago, and I'm watching that shit. My throwback of the movie of the week, throwback movie, is motherfucking Police Academy.
Oh man!
All right, so this is a movie where they took they took like citizens off the streets, made them police. And most of the people that they took off the streets was either knuckleheads or people that careers come to an end or have nothing else to do. So kind of like they had no choice but to be policemen. So you basically got you got a bunch of misfits that's turned police that's trying to catch criminals that they used to ride with. But as a comedy, everything they did, how they catch people, is comedy. There's a lot of comedy in it. So if you're looking for a comedy, looking for a throwback movie, if you haven't, I'm pretty sure you hadn't heard of Police Academy, unless you're young. Unless you're like 19, 20, you might not have heard of it. But they got about 5 of them. I think Police Academy goes up to 5, and then they got 2 other movies like Police Academy in Moscow, Police Academy in Russia, or some shit like that. But they got like 7 or 8 police academies. So that's my throwback movie of the week. And now it's time to talk about a date night movie of the week. To give y'all some options if you want to watch something with your significant other. Now let you go first. This is yours, right?
Crazy Stupid Love. This is a very, very good date night. It's a comedy, drama, romance type of a movie. Again, this is currently, you can watch this movie on Amazon Prime. It's about a middle-aged husband, Steve Carroll, who life changes dramatically when his wife asks him for a divorce. So he rediscovers his manhood when he basically helped with a newfound friend, Jacob, who's Ryan Gosling, who's basically showing him how to pick up girls at bars. And his wife, who's asking for divorce, is Julianne Moore. As you see, like the cast here: Steve Carroll, Ryan Gosling, Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, Marisa Tomei, and Kevin Bacon. And it's a lot of laughs, a lot of stuff, relationships, like the strained relationships, the start of new relationships, and it's a nice little romantic comedy. This movie came out in, make sure I'm about to say the year right, 2011, and it's about an hour and 58 minutes. So this is a very good, like a romantic comedy type of movie that you and whoever your side piece, your partner, whoever,
whoever your significant other is. This is a nice little movie.
It's a nice little movie y'all can sit there and watch together.
All right, So my movie I got is The Perfect Match. And
I always wanted to watch this movie.
You never seen this? Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
All right.
It's basically where it's just how it sounds. The perfect match. You're like, what's your relationship deal breaker? And it's almost what people they're being like overly critical or picky. They're being extra picky and shit. And then a lot of times you trying to be extra picky. That's when you end up meet somebody that you didn't think y'all end up falling for one another, and then you end up starting to fall, but then you kind of try to fight it, but you can't. But you can't fight it. So it's kind of a cliche love romance story, but with some comedy to it. So
Okay.
I don't want to tell you what happened, but this is my recommendation for you. The Perfect Match. That's my date night movie of the week. So if you're looking for something to look at on date night at home, check out The Perfect Match.
All right. I watched that. Only one, like I said, I heard about that movie. I never watched it. All right. I'll watch that this weekend.
So now it's time for our top 5. And what we did for our top 5, the category is top 5 TV character villains. That's
now this is going to be something.
That's what we did
I can't wait.
Category.
I can't wait for this one.
So I'm gonna let you go first. And do you remember who your number 5 is?
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, let me put them up on screen. Your number 5 is
Cersei Lannister. This chick, this woman, is a cannon. This chick cared about one thing and one thing only: her legacy. She didn't look, man. If you've seen Game of Thrones, if you have not watched Game of Thrones, watch her from season 1 till the end. She is vicious. She's vicious. She has no type of quote unquote mercy at all. She even got shamed, and basically the one time she got shamed, she ended up getting revenge on that. She is a beast. She does not care who she look. Her one kid basically, killed himself. She just turned a blind eye to that and was like, all right, whatever. She put one kid on the throne who really shouldn't have been on the throne, but she didn't care because she quote unquote could control him. She was having, well, I'm gonna say this was happening back then anyway. She was having sex with her own brother. That's not even really like the worst thing, like for her. But like I said, she was a beast, a certified beast on this show. Did not care about nobody. She was gonna have her other brother killed too. She didn't even care about that. She does not have like a Karen bone. Only person she quote unquote really cared about was the brother that she was having, literally that she was having sex with. That's really the only person she quote unquote really truly cared about. It's messed up for me to say that, but it's the truth. And anytime she had a thing in terms of like with enemies, she did not hesitate at all. It was no hesitation. When she wanted to kill an enemy, she would go after her. Even when the one time when she sent her brother to kill this other woman in power, the other woman in power basically told her brother was like, well, look, I'm the one that got her son poisoned. She said, tell Cersei I did it. That's how much people hated her. This lady just said bloody brutal. It's like I said, she bloody brutal, did not care who or what, didn't care who was basically in line. She wanted the power. Did not care. Like I said, again, if you are Game of Thrones fans out there, you know who she is. She is ruthless. If you have not seen Game of Thrones, please watch it. HBO Max or HBO, whatever service that you watch. Watch this series. You're going to see how bitch she is, especially from season 1 on. And I don't like. I'm gonna tell the bet. That's all I can say right there. Oh, all and right.
So my number 5. My number 5 is Negan from The Walking Dead.
That's another show I got to binge watch.
Oh, you haven't seen The Walking Dead? So that's why you didn't have none of the characters. So my number 5 on TV villain is Negan. So Negan is one of the villains. He's charismatic. Now he's a villain that'll make you pull for him because he's a charismatic, funny ass villain. But this dude right here caused a lot of fans to stop watching the fucking show.
Wow.
Because in season, I think it's season 5, he killed 2 characters. One character was an original day 1 character for like season 1, episode 1 character that everybody fell in love with. And he got to a point where anytime you saw Negan on screen, you thought you just knew somebody was about to die. You was expecting somebody to die. Every time you see Negan pop up on the screen, you expected somebody to die. Damn. And that bat they hold he called it Lucille. Lucille was his ex-wife that died from the shit from the zombie shit in the show.
Oh,
but that bat also has barbed wire tied around it. So when he killed people, he killed people with that bat with the barbed wire.
He named Lucille, and he named the bat
Lucille.
Wow.
That's my number 5. That's my number 5 villain.
He's vicious. Ooh, wow.
All right.
Now I really got to binge watch that. That's my next little thing.
All right. We pull up your number 4. All right. There goes your number 4.
You can call him Gus Gustavo. Look, this dude is vicious. You seen him? He's played by I don't want to always get his name, superior, but
Gustavo Fring.
Frings, yeah. But the actor playing him is spectacular. But like I said, you seen him when you first saw him, you saw him on Breaking Bad. Then again, now he's currently on Better Call Saul. He's a vicious guy. He doesn't really let his emotions get a hold of him too much. So he has a vicious nature, a very, very vicious nature. How he handles things. He's very concise in terms of precise in terms of how he does things or what have you. He's just so vicious on this. And he was just so scary because the thing that really scares me, his demeanor. It seemed like I said he's so calm with a lot of different things or what have you, but when he lets that viciousness out, it's something scary. It is something real scary. Doesn't care how he uses people. Again, that's what he's also always thinking he's also thinking like a chess player in terms of like thinking the right decisions to make or what have you. But he's got a very, very vicious side, as we've seen, and in both of those series. Again, and it's also like I said, also too. I like it because it's always about his business too. Very about his business. Does not care about He's always want to get the sure thing, but like I said, he's a vicious businessman, and if you fuck up his business, he's coming. He just like I said, he just doesn't show emotion.
All right, so let me go to my number 4. So my number 4 comes from the same goddamn show. My number 4 is the governor from The Walking Dead.
All right.
So this dude right here. He was running. So in The Walking Dead, basically everybody ended up finding a group and they end up building a town or taking over a prison. That they find an area where they feel safe from the zombies. All right. So you find area you defend yourself from the zombies and defend yourself from other people. So he's one of the other people that you had to defend yourself from. So he had a little town that he ran. They called him the governor. He tried to act like he was nice. He played the role like he was doing it for the people, but actually he was doing it for himself, and he was doing it to try to find a cure for his daughter because the daughter turned into a zombie, and to try to find that cure, he would kill anybody. He lied to everybody. So he'll find people that's wondering, act like he's going to take them in and ask them if they got any friends so they can go save them. He'll leave the people at his village, go find the friends that they told him about. But when he get there, he'll kill all the friends there, then take their weapons and their supplies. And that's how he built up his town. Anytime any stragglers that come in, he welcome in. Then he asks them, do you have any friends out there that we need to go help save? You go out there, kill them, take supplies, food, ammunition, come back and say,
Oh,
"Oh
he's
yeah,
vicious.
the zombies already got to him by the time we
Ooh,
got there."
oh God,
His
vicious.
name was
Oh,
the
he.
governor of the Walking Dead. So that's my number 4, man.
Oh, he vicious. Damn.
Yeah, you need to watch Walking Dead.
Oh,
So,
dude, vicious.
all right, your number 3. You ready for your number 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Here's your number 3.
Now, this was hard a little bit, but he has to be number 3 is Kanan. He shot his own son. I mean, man, that is a hurt piece. Shot his own son, using people for chess pieces. He shot his own cousin. Kanan's vicious. Like, and that's what I said. Now you're like to see the Raising Kanan series, and you're like, how did that Kanan become this Kanan? Because basically, he's using people, like I said, he tried to get Tommy killed, try to get Ghost killed, trying to push up on Tasha the whole entire time when she was with Tommy. I mean, with Ghost. He didn't care who he killed. He did not care who he killed, how he killed him, doesn't matter. Well, the only person he quote unquote really cared about on some real a little bit, and that was probably his downfall, was Tariq. And man, Kanan was just vicious. Like I said, just killing, like I said, his son, because his son didn't listen to him, even though he knew his son wasn't going to listen to him. And then he killed his cousin Juke family to another family member because he was going to kill Tariq and Ghost. And he did not. He was just like he picked family, but I can understand why a little bit. Why he did the decision. But like I said, he was just using people to just basically get to his own means. Like Kanan, and just like it was a scene in there when Kendrick, I forgot the name, he was in there, the little bomb or whatever dope thing that he was using to get to kill one of the competition. And the guy told him, he was like, "Look, man, you a lonely dude. You have nobody." And that's how I felt. It was like, look, Kanan was he was just a loner. And so he had no type of connection with nobody. So he didn't, the only quote unquote connection he really felt a little bit was, to Tariq, because he could sort of feel like how Tariq was feeling, because he was like, that was me a little bit. But everything else, look, he did not care. Killed his own son, killed his cousin, killed a lot of other people just to get his own way, and didn't even care. Used people like chess pieces on the board. Kanan was a vicious character.
Okay.
And one of my favorite characters.
That's number 3, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let me show you my number 3. And you know what? I don't have none of your motherfuckers on my list, man. I don't have none of your motherfuckers on my list.
Oh, I like a little switch up. All right.
None.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna start making this competition because I think my list is better than yours. Oh yeah. Going forward, we're gonna see who has the top 5 lists.
All right, I'm gonna see 3.
The audience, the vote.
So you know what? Right there, hold on. You just said that. Right? That's a good thing, Merv. We want you, the audience, to vote on our top 5. We want you to vote on our top 5 every week.
So
and we're gonna have results. Go ahead.
Right,
I said we're gonna have the results. Go ahead. I want to see this one. I want to see this.
So my number 3 is Ramsay.
Oh man,
from the Game of Thrones. So
I can see that.
You can see that. This motherfucker chopped off somebody's dick. For no reason
at all,
except entertainment. That's it. He had no reason. This motherfucker made a man break till he forgot he was a man, forgot he was a human, and feared Ramsay more than anybody else in the world.
Yeah,
over his family. His sister came. Ramsay took this guy prisoner, broke his ass down so mental. The prisoner's sister came to save him. Broke in, had a chance to escape, and told his sister to leave. Told his goddamn sister to leave. All right, he ended up marrying. He ended up marrying one of the Starks girls. And on their wedding night, just on the wedding night, sexually assaulted her. Like, dude he had no feelings. No feelings. You know what I'm saying? So that's my number three villain, because he did shit to people without reason, just because he could, and just for entertainment.
I give it up to you on that one.
All right.
I give it up to you on that one.
And what's your number? What's your number two? Let's see. Okay. Here's your number two.
That dude is still the scariest dude on television. But still the scariest, the villain. Look, Omar, nobody fuck with Omar.
Well, how the hell you got him number two if he's still the scariest villain, or still the scariest one on TV? Go ahead, man. My bad.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
Yo, I'm talking the back, yo. This dude, basically, when you heard the whistle, man, niggas moved. Niggas were hiding. Oh, niggas like, all right, I'm out. Hold up. One guy did that. One guy did this. Still the most feared to me out of the Wire. Still the most, to me, is the most memorable character out of the Wire is Omar.
Yeah, definitely
right there. He put so much fear into everybody on that show. His death was kind of crazy. But the fear that he put into everybody, just the whistle walking up, people getting like, oh, I gotta leave. It could be 10 dudes on that corner. Dudes just scattering. Oh, it's Omar coming. I'm out. All right, see y'all. I'ma holler at y'all. Look, Omar ain't to be messed with. And to me, that fear, that is something. He put the fear in so many people did not care. Like, he had a cold, he had to get allegiances or what have you, but that dude was a villain. That dude did not care. He would kill people. Like, it's Omar.
Yeah.
Like, and I said, anybody who has not seen The Wire, HBO Max and HBO.
He's definitely the most memorable character. Now, my top two. I picked them for different reasons. All right. So my top two, they had people that worked under them. They was the top of the food chain, and had people following their orders. So there was vicious, didn't give a fuck, and had people that would do their dirty work for them just by telling them what to do. So everybody else I mentioned, basically, kind of they didn't have as much power as these two that I'm about to mention. So these two had power and was vicious. All right. So the ones that I picked before might have been more brutal, but they didn't have as much power.
Okay.
So that's why I picked these my top two. So my number two is fucking Marlo Stanfield.
Oh, Marlo Stanfield.
All right. And the reason why I got him far as like the top villain over Omar, because he was the top of the food chain. He was the king of the food chain, where they listened to him.
Price of the brick going up.
They're gonna do what the fuck he told them to do. What'd you say?
I said the price of the brick is going up.
Right.
Brick is going up. I was like,
this motherfucker had somebody killed because they didn't mention his name with respect. He had somebody killed just because when they had mentioned his name, Marlo, in the streets, and they talked about his name, and disrespectful. They didn't give enough respect on his name. Like, literally, he sent his soldiers to kill this motherfucker because he felt like this dude gave him enough respect just when we talked about him just in conversation.
That's wild if you think about that. Because he didn't give you that respect, he like, no, he gotta go.
Just in the conversation, and he didn't even hear it. Somebody mentioned it to him, and he had a motherfucker killed. Like, he really had no fucking heart.
Yeah. Everything about him was just like that fear and that respect factor from him.
Yeah. So when you don't give a fuck, and you got people that fear you, but you also got a basically like a crew. You got soldiers, and you got loyal motherfucking soldiers that will do anything for you. You just tell them what to do, and you don't have to do it. You can stand back. So that's why I got Marlo at number 2 because of that aspect. Because he had motherfuckers that he had more power. So that's why I got him at number 2. Let's see your number
1.
Your number 1.
I can't wait for this one.
Yeah. This all right. Here's your number 1 villain on TV.
Hold up, but look, I'm going off of what you basically told me a couple weeks ago with this guy. He has been on the Young and the Restless since 1980. It is 2021, and he is still at the top of the food chain as far as villains. Look at the era that he has had. I'm gonna use some of the stuff that you told me about this guy.
And who are you talking about?
Victor Newman.
So the listeners could hear.
Victor Newman off of Young and the Restless. He has been on there. Is on CBS. He was supposed. Hold up. This is another little tidbit. Whatever. He was only supposed to be a guest character on this show. He ended up becoming more popular, and now he's the lead guy. Like I said, I don't even know the dude's real name on this, but that's how. Look, this guy basically, as you told us a couple weeks ago, Merv, right? You said, and I quote, his wife was in the hospital, right? Asked her to sign a divorce paper, right?
Yeah.
To marry another chick, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then hold up, and then some dude wanted to marry his daughter, right?
Yeah.
Sent the dude away so she can never see the boy again. Period. To Japan.
Yeah. But does that make him a villain, or that just make him he just
no? But powerful? No, dude's cold, and the dude's cold. He's basically all about himself and his wife Nikki. That is it, and his kids. He does not care how he gets to it. He's also been like just a straight unfaithful guy too. Unfaithful, does not care how he does things. And look, being on top of the food chain for this many number of years, being the top villain since 1980. Come on. I mean, you want to talk about a dude who's top villain status? Victor Newman. Look, people like all you young people out here, Google the name. Ask if you haven't heard of him, ask your aunties, ask your mom. Victor Newman is the guy. He is the ultimate villain.
All right. Okay. All right. I hear you.
What? Mm-mm. Look, the dude. Hold up, but I respect the hell out of the dude.
Yeah, Victor is probably the most powerful TV character. I fuck with Victor Newman.
I agree with that.
I can't call him a villain.
I agree with that. I gotta give him a villain.
All right. So I guess
what's number 1.
I guess you wonder who my number 1 is. Oh shit! You want to take a guess who my number 1 is?
All right, you saying somebody with power at you? Is it? That's a good question. I don't know who it is.
Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna make you wait. Let me just show you. My number 1 villain on TV is a young motherfucker, a kid, a teenager.
All right.
That still ain't give you no clue?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Goddamn clue?
No, you don't, man. You are not giving it to the young boy. You are not.
You got a clue now? You think you know who it is?
It can't look. It can't. A young boy. It can't be. Yeah. Look, it cannot be Tariq. It cannot be. Come on.
No, fuck no. No, hell
all right.
no.
Okay. All right.
No. Joffrey.
Oh, he was a dick.
Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
He was a
that
dick.
became king after his father died from a boar accident. Listen, man. This motherfucker was actually a king of a kingdom. All right. So he had thousands of people that's gonna listen to every fucking thing he said. This motherfucker had his wife, his fiance, dad head cut off. Just to put the head on a spike, made his fiance look at her father with the head cut off on the spike, and ask, "What you think about that?" This is also motherfuckers that
he was crazy on that.
He took it was some 2 strippers or prostitutes in the room for him, and he didn't fuck them. He took a bow and arrow and shot it inside one of the prostitutes' vagina.
Oh yeah,
this is the same motherfucker that even his mom could not control him. He was about to kill the jester until his fiance convinced him not to. This motherfucker took killing or for entertainment to a whole nother level just because he had the power to.
I agree.
And nobody can stop him. No mom, his mom no dad, because he's a fucking king.
His mom tried a couple times, but that dude was on.
This is the number 1 villain on TV. King Joffrey from Game of Thrones. But Baratheon.
That dude was a beast. He was like, it's crazy how much like that time, that little bit of time that he was, as the king, he was He was, man, we would hear all the different reactions from him every week when Game of Thrones was on. Like, he was vicious. Like, just how young he was.
Yeah. Motherfucker was
he had no type of, his mom had just a little bit of power, but not much. You're right.
Yeah. The only person had a little bit of influence on him when the new wife came.
The Stark one.
No, Stark.
Oh, you talking about no. Yeah.
I forgot the name.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 1 villain, TV villain.
That's a good one. All
right, so so now it's time to talk. Now it's time to talk about the 50 Cent produced shows. We're gonna talk about BMF first. Do the recap. After that, we'll go right into from the BMF season finale to the season premiere of Power Book 2.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go and start off. All right, just
she was right. He
was a real Lannister. Yeah, it was a Lannister. That's right, it was a Lannister.
Yep.
All right. So now BMF season 1, episode 8 recap, season finale, the King of Detroit. King of Detroit. All right, so it starts off. So Lamar, no, he was shot, running around with a bullet in his shoulder. And in this scene right here, this is where he meets Kato. And this is Kato. Kato make up some kind of bullshit plot to give him a chance to give him the ability to kill Meech. All right, so
yeah, that was crazy.
So this is so Lamar left Kato, and Mick, was watching, and Mick was supposed to follow him to try to kill him after Kato then admit everything to be Mick. All right. So they're planning to set Lamar up, and so let me ask you this: do you think Kato would have still been? Do you think Kato would have been loyal after that? If the plan went through where B Mick would kill Lamar, do you think Kato would have been loyal after that?
See, no. Because I think she sees that she was still treated like an outsider to Meech and them. No matter what she did, you could tell Meech and T still had their reservations about her. They wasn't gonna treat her as equal. She was a little sure, but I think eventually she'd have been like, "Look, I'm tired of this." I think she would have been tired of that.
I think B Mick would have did that before Kato.
Oh, hold on. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
All right. So this is this next scene right here. Everybody's being arrested. All right, everybody's being arrested. B Mick got pulled over. Terry got snatched up at the school. Meech got snatched up at his girlfriend's house. So when everybody was getting arrested, what were you thinking? What were you thinking was happening?
Man, I'm thinking somebody in the crew snitched. Real shit. Because I'm like, well, why they all getting? I knew it was because the cops were basically like, look, the cop got killed, they're gonna round him up. But I'm thinking somebody in the crew snitched, or somebody from the crew got picked up and they got caught with something.
Okay.
I didn't know the cops was gonna be like, and we'll talk about that later. But like that scene, I was like, oh man, I'm thinking of something real big coming down now. I'm really thinking that too.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I wasn't sure what I was thinking when everybody started getting snatched up. Yeah, because the shit came out of nowhere. Because before they wasn't going to people's houses. It was like if they see them in the streets, they'll snatch them up. But it went to Terry's school. I thought they had a hammer. I thought they had the drugs. I thought they had proof or something.
That's what I thought. I
was like, they must have found some. They must have found some fucking evidence on their asses. But so while in lockup, Terry pointed out to me that Kato was always the center of everything. All right. But B Mickey came to her defense because shit, he was fucking her. So of course he's gonna come to his girlfriend's defense. And then T asked a question though. What do we really know about Kato?
Yep. And that's when he got to really asking her, Meech, this really shows when T and Meech are together, they are unstoppable.
Right.
As soon as they said we gotta know more about her, Meech went right into action. He was smart.
Yeah, because of what it is, they think differently. But with them together, everything is covered. Because what Meech don't think about, Terry think about.
Yep.
Terry don't think about, Meech thinking about. But they definitely stronger as a fucking tandem.
Yeah.
But
it's like
when there was questioning them, what happened next? Kato as walks past and gets locked the fuck up.
But also, hold up. But also remember, too, I don't know if you're going to get to it. When they said, I need to do one call. They owe me a call. Let me go get that. Let me do that call. When me said I got to do that call.
They had to pick all their product up.
Which is smart. That was how smart they put how they got everything laid out was smart.
Yeah, it just looked like trash.
Yep.
It looked like regular trash.
Yep.
Regular trash.
Smart.
You'll never think to look at it.
And because like I said, like if they get arrested, they be like, well, look, that thing been sent down there for weeks. Cops ain't gonna have nothing on them. That was smart.
So the next scene is this right here.
Yo, that was hilarious.
The cops still looking like goddamn assholes right now. Because they're walking out. Everybody in the crew, the whole BMF crew is walking out laughing and giving the middle finger. So when you saw that, what was your thoughts when you saw that scene?
When I saw that, I was like, y'all are a bunch of idiots. How do y'all gonna sit there, round them up? And like I said, they must have thought they were going to catch them. They were going to catch either they're going to have like guns on them or drugs on them. Because I'm thinking just like you said, I'm thinking they must have had something concrete on them to lock all of them up. And for you not to get nothing, Man, that has got to be a complete slap in the face, pie to the face, whatever moment for them. It's like, and all them dudes laughing at you. Like 10, 12 dudes laughing at the cops, and there's nothing the cops can do. Nothing. Look at that feel right there. That right there, that's not even seeing like the real, like that real in that moment, that was like the worst thing for a cop.
Yeah, they went on a witch hunt. They went to pick everybody up thinking that at least one person would have some kind of drugs or something on them.
Drugs or guns, something, none of that.
Yeah. And none of them did.
Yep. And hold up, and none of them said nothing. They all had the same story. That's another thing. You never heard like them say about like they trying to like get them to
everybody played dumb.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's another thing too. They thought they was going to also get them round up. If they didn't catch them with nothing, they was going to basically try to like have somebody spill. Nobody did. I was like, damn. So you don't catch them with nothing, with anything, and you can't, and nobody's telling one another. Bad recipe.
Yeah. You stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they get out, and Meech told Kato, ride with me. So when he said, when Meech told Kato ride with me, and then right after T was like, what do we really know about her ass anyway?
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling he may be quizzing her, which he did while sitting in the car.
He was smart. Smart.
But do you think he was quizzing her to try to find out information, or it was just casual conversation while they were sitting in the car?
No, he was quizzing her basically to get information from her to see what she was going to say. But remember, he asked her what crew that her dad was a part of. He's part of Lamar crew or the other crew. She was like, "Oh no,
he said Lamar crew. We just said with the Del Rays."
Yeah, the Del Rays. What he knew. Yeah, what you knew the other, but that crew that Omar was going with, she didn't pick that group.
She picked. She said she
BK, picked the other group.
The Black Killer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, they call her dad C Love.
Yep.
So she actually got away with it. Because
she did.
Mitch gave her props. You know what I'm saying?
He did,
good soldier and stuff like that.
Because he wanted it, but also was smart on Meech's behalf to keep her at ease.
Mm-hmm.
To be like, oh, you know what? Nothing cool. Look, I'm just asking. All right, cool. All right, I want to see where you come from. Like,
Meech didn't have any alerts from that conversation.
No, he didn't. No, but he's also like Meech is also thinking ahead too, as we saw later on.
Well, yeah, he's definitely. So one thing about Meech, he put everything in his mental Rolodex.
Yep.
He put everything in his mental Rolodex just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he definitely did that.
Mm-hmm.
So while they're sitting, they got a call on Lamar location. He called it the fellas.
Yep. It's like, let's go.
And let's go.
And man, that was crazy.
So they went to the damn morgue,
which is wild.
Where Lamar at, and this motherfucker is fondling the mortician's fondling goddamn a dead woman body.
Yo, man, that was some sick shit right there. I was like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. She can't really do nothing. I'm like, dog, come on.
Yeah.
That's some nasty stuff you doing. That's some nasty stuff. I gotta give it up, but
Now the funny shit is the goddamn Lamar driving away in a fucking hearse.
Oh, but yo, that was smart though. That was smart by Lamar though, because no one's gonna like pay attention to a hearse.
Yeah, he's been one step ahead of these niggas this whole goddamn show.
Hold up. Except for that last part, which Meech knew. Meech was like, no, he an old head. He gonna know what's coming.
Oh yeah.
Unless we basically we want him to know they were coming.
Yeah, unless we let him think that.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So the wife goes back and begs the attorney to take their case, and she actually has a new lead, takes the case, and got the hospital to settle for $230,000, but they got $150,000, after taxes and shit like that. All right.
Yeah,
So after that happened, I said, now after that happened, did you think that would be enough money do you think that's enough money to convince Terry to get out?
I think it is. I think it is because I think at this point we saw what happened last episode, that the man that thing about his daughter, about his his girlfriend, and in regards to her and their kid, it was like, and you saw Terry, he you could tell right around now, Terry wants to get out now. He wants to be his own man. He got tired of people telling him what to do.
I don't think that's why he wanted to get out. I feel like he's being pressured out, and if this girl never says you got to choose between me and your son, I don't think he ever leaves.
Oh, I agree. Oh no, I agree with that totally.
Yeah, I don't think he ever leaves.
I agree with that totally. And hold on, and we're gonna get to that later. But also that's a lot of money from back then, though.
Oh yeah, extremely large money.
A lot of money right there back then. Because I'm thinking, that's not much. I'm like, no, this. I gotta remember the time frame around that time. That's a huge amount of money. So yeah,
shit got all. Hey, this scene right here got all the motherfuckers smiling. Even the dad.
Hold up. I'm gonna ask you a question. Dad. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you a question about this, right? Because this is a very, very interesting scene. The dad acted like it was his money, not Terry's money.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be. I want to just keep that thought that I'm gonna bring this back later on towards the end of the discussion for BMF, what have you. But this was very interesting because hold up, me personally, I thought the dad wasn't even going to apologize to the attorney.
Shit, motherfucker got 5 times the amount before. Hell yeah, he's gonna apologize. Because hold up, but got that shit, and he it was his fault why I didn't get the first fucking settlement. No, I'm lying. No, it was the mom fault. My bad. It was the mom fault.
No. Oh yeah. But hold up. You know what's wild though? Is this reaction, but then the reaction afterwards when they find out they couldn't get it immediately. That was the most interesting part.
Okay.
Because what they got, like 120,000 afterwards, 160, 150, something like that. And they just realized like, oh, we can't get the money now. We gotta go through the court, and Terry got to sign off on it. And but this is a very interesting part because everybody now is happy. Like Terry sees like some, even though like that type of money he can see in a day. Like think about that for a second. That check he can see in a day.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, but it's legal.
But this right here, he's not getting shot at. He's not getting shot at.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Not getting robbed. Shit like that. All right, so while that's going on, they're trying to come with different a name for everybody. Starting with the Mafia family.
Yep.
And then they end up
Italians.
Meech end up adding Black Mafia, Black to it, so Black Mafia family. Yep. And they also talking about how they need to get more money and they re-up with Big L.
Yeah.
They also wanted to make a move on East Side territory and set up an operation to draw out the local dealers.
Yeah.
So even while they get that, while they get the settlement money, Meech is making moves, and I think B Mick was it B Mick to help him decide on that? I don't think Terry helped him decide on that. I think was that B Mick help him decide on how to.
Yeah. Because B Mick was telling him, he was like, "Yo, like this should be the move." But he said he told him also like we gotta be cautious because we gotta see what that's about up there, and that's the reason why B Mick won't want him.
Gotcha. So they got him out, and look at Big Meech. Big Meech is a cool, smooth talking motherfucker, yo. He walked up in there. It's like, yo, how'd you feel? How'd your boss feel if you squandered a chance for him to make more money and better product? Next thing you know, those motherfuckers in there gambling. Only to find out he already met the Connect through Pat. Because remember, they met in like
episode 1.
Episode
1, yeah.
So you already met him.
But boy, he got a rude awakening with that one. He got a rude awakening when he met the Connect and what he told the Connect told him.
Well, he said, he said you fucking my business. He was like, yeah, I don't need no more damn money. But he not working with the motherfucker anyway. I
know, but I'm gonna get to that's gonna be. I'm gonna talk about that when we talk about the very end of the episode.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be a very interesting thing for next season.
I think it's gonna be a positive thing. Now, who Big Me's gonna have to worry about is fucking Big L, not the East Side nigga.
No. Yeah, you're right.
So
this is wild right here. This part.
Big Mick had to know. Big Mick felt he had to feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? When Meech talking about, yo, I'm glad you loyal. If everybody else in the crew was half as loyal as you, we'll be taking over. I appreciate your loyalty.
Oh yeah,
loyalty. So, yo, I don't know if it's because he started feeling guilty or B Mick started feeling scared.
A little bit of both. Because I think to me also too, I think Meech, because Meech and B Mickey grew up together, it's basically like his little brother too. I mean, like they're all like family. And see him and B Mickey's like relationship is wild because that's like him and B Mickey are like brothers, right? But
yeah.
T and B Mickey, no, they're not. He treat him like, no, you just an underling.
Yeah, but T ain't got nothing to do with this. We're talking about Meech and B.
I know. And like the thing is, I think with Meech is he really he loves him, like that's his bull. And he like, look, man, we've been through 2 months together. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you what really is going down. And I think Meech was like, all right, thank you for that. But I don't know if we're gonna have that next.
I think it came from guilt. Meech knew if he kept playing a loyalty card, kept talking to B Mick about, I appreciate how loyal you are. I wish everybody else was as loyal as you. He's saying all this shit about loyalty when B Mick wasn't being loyal.
Yeah.
Just think about that shit. Think about you know what I'm saying, when somebody you wronging, but they come to you like, yo, man, I appreciate you having somebody you don't have their back. They're like, yo, I appreciate you having my back. Nobody else have my back like you. You're gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker really think shit. Even if you don't give a fuck about that motherfucker, they saying that shit, it's gonna make you just have some kind of like, damn, I hate the fact that I'm. So yeah, I think he told him out of guilt. I don't think he's scared of Big Meech. I don't think he's scared of Meech. I think it was more of a guilty shit. Like, damn, and this shit we're gonna survive if we're loyal. And when Meech kept shit, it was like, yo, okay, Meech, I gotta tell you something.
Hold up. But did you notice the part when he basically went back to T, what have you, right? And he told T, so T was like, yo, did you hear about what's up with Kato? He's like, oh, she cool.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything about that, like she was behind the whole Lamar situation or anything.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't tell none of that to T. Remember, let's keep
Yeah,
that in mind.
What's your
I think
point?
that is, to me, is like, why would he hide that from his brother?
I think he did. I think he did that to
This is hold up, but this is
What?
the reason why I think he's going to do this. I think this is the reason why he did it. Because if T found out that B Mickey knew, he would have told Meeks B Mickey got to go.
True.
That's the thing I told you. That's why I said B Mickey's relationship with Meeks is so different from from his relationship with T. I think T would have been like, no, B Mickey got to go.
I agree.
That's the reason why I think Meeks didn't tell his brother. And I'm saying I think that's going to be. Just remember that. I think that's going to come back.
No, that's definitely going to come back. That's definitely going to come back. But I agree. That's why they tell him. And Meech also with Meech, he also feel like he got everything under control. Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll handle it. We gonna handle it. Everything be fine.
Yep.
So, all right. So BMF stands for Black Mafia Family. T ended up liking it, and he said, the crew structure like the mafia, and we're all family, and they're black. T loved it. So that's how Black Mafia Family came to play.
I liked how he told him before when he saw it. He's like, "Oh, does BMF mean like Big Meats of Floyd?" I forgot their last name. Floyd.
He was like, "I'm an arrogant nigga." He's like,
"You're arrogant." He's like, "Don't answer that."
He's like, "Don't hell yeah, motherfucker, you is.
You an arrogant dude."
All right. So this scene right here.
Ooh.
All right. This scene right here. So this when they set Lamar up, they use B Mick and Meech use Kato to set Lamar up. Now Lamar and Kato is out front. They're walking out. Meech pops out of nowhere, pulls the gun. B Mickey is there. So this scene right here caught me off guard. Because he ends up shooting fucking Lamar.
Yo.
And B Mick shot Kato. Now she was like, I love you. And then B Mick shot her ass. And he said, I love you too, boo. And said, I love you too, boo.
Right in the head. Damn.
Did you expect that? I wasn't expecting that.
No. For I wasn't expecting that from B Mick at all. Now hold it. Now can't now
die though?
Lamar, no. Hold up. But I'm gonna tell you the bet. Which was wild is because I didn't know how bad he had got shot. Like, in that drive-by a little bit. I was like, oh, he really got hit. So he was just literally hanging on by a thread a little bit.
Just his shoulder. He wasn't gonna die. He might have lost his shoulder, but he wasn't gonna die.
But I think Meeks knew he had to get Lamar out of there quick because he was threatening his family. He's fucking up business.
So you expected Lamar to die?
Hold up. I didn't expect.
So you expected Lamar to die?
Not this season. Oh no, not this season. No. Because he escaped.
Did you expect Kato to die this season?
No, that was a surprise.
I didn't expect that shit either.
And for B Mick to do it the way he did it though was bananas.
Nah, that was poetic.
Oh, it was.
That was poetic. That was some Caesar shit. That was some Caesar type. That was like a play kind of shit with the two people that love each other. She was like, I love you. This nigga shoots her. This I love you too, boo. And then she dies. That was some poetic shit, yo.
Yo, and the crazy part about it is you saw like I'm gonna wait because I don't know what the next graphic is gonna be, but man, that was to have two deaths back to back, and I mean back to back,
and major characters.
Yep,
in the same scene.
But I ain't never seen that
though. But check this out. Watch this right here. Even though some bystanders witnessed, Lamar drew his gun at Meech, and Meech shot Lamar.
I was going to ask that.
Over him and asked, "Did you shoot my brother?" He doesn't answer. The Meech was like, it don't matter on what you die. But then the sirens came. All right.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't shoot Meech again. And guess what? We don't see Lamar die. And Meech doesn't shoot him again. Meech runs because the siren came. So now you gotta wonder, right? Now you gotta wonder, is this nigga really dead? We don't see him die.
He can be a witness, but they can get him stitched up and put him in witness protection.
Nah, that nigga not going to witness protection program. Hell no. I don't see no crazy nigga like that. I don't think he organized mentally enough to go into witness.
Either that, not that, or probably that will offer him a deal. After they get it sold up. Yeah,
I can see that.
But hold up, because I'm gonna wait for your next graphic. I'm gonna wait for your next graphic before I see anything. I'm gonna see if you got one.
All right, so we talked about this already.
Yeah.
Get away. She was like, she thought she was gonna be able to use her pussy one more time to get out this shit. She talking about, but I love you. Yeah. Pow, I love you too, boo. Yeah. So, police was en route. They ran. All right, got the hell away. So these motherfuckers then going back to Meech's mom house. You know what I'm saying? So they could kind of drink, kind of decompress. Mom come downstairs. B Mick hugs the mom. She was like, "Yo, you can't drive in this condition. Sit down.
Sit down, go on the couch."
Yep. Right, then after this, they go to Big L. Big Meech can't sweet talk Big L.
No.
She pulled that gun out
quick.
Get the fuck out before I use your blood to make my next art exhibit.
He
said, "Oh, okay.
All right.
I see how we play.
Say no more. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say this though. Meeks was right in terms of going up there with him because I don't think Terry would have asked for double the amount.
He wouldn't have, but Big Meech don't care.
Yeah, Meech was like, "Look, we need that." And he was like, "Yo, Meech is right. We need double the product."
Yeah. He said, "You might not be fucking with me, but my handprint is all over every fucking dollar my brother's about to give you right now."
He ain't lying. And hold up, and it goes back to what I talked about before, like we both talked about before. When they together, they are unstoppable, yo.
Exactly.
They are unstoppable.
So this ass B Mick, after Terry asked him, "Did you get rid of the gun you used to kill J-Wo?" He said, "Yeah, of course I did." And me and you talked about this. Me and you agreed that gun that he was polishing and talking to Cater about, that's the murder weapon, and he haven't gotten rid of it. Me and you agreed that was the same gun. And now this motherfucker is in a jam because now the cop got him like, "Yo, the ballistics match you the two murders." So either
hold on. I want to cut you off here. Now, here's the most interesting part about this, right? The cop comes by himself. All he does is put it in the bag and says, just like we're about to say, Merv, the ballistics matches both of this, and the third, or what have you, right? Now, if he was so sure about this, right, would have brought the bull all the way down to that police station. If he was so sure about that gun having the ballistics. Now, let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, he did. Well, right now he's going vigilante because the head person in charge got him on desk duty. So everything right now he got to do is vigilante. He don't have to. You got to move differently. He got put on desk duty
because she don't trust him.
All right. So now we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to that because right here, Terry turns back on Meech. Meech met with Terry, the new BML chain. He confessed, "Yo, I'm out. I'm going to accept the settlement money and start the family transportation."
I love to discuss this right here, right? Because this is going to be fascinating for season 2, right? Now we always talk about this in everyday life, right? Sometimes with family, starting a business with family, it can be prosperous, And then other times it could be like, what the hell was I thinking? Right. Now with him and Meech, they were making some serious money, right? Even though they were getting shot at, I understand that, that's the price you pay going into that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now Terry is going into business with his dad, right? For the transportation thing, what have you, right? Now his dad is just selling him numbers or what have you, right? We can make all this, and then Terry's like, "Oh, all right, Dad. So this is gonna come up to be like 120 something thousand every year, what have you, right?
Mm-hmm.
A year, what have you, right? We're gonna be in the black, what have you, right?" But again, hold up. Terry told us who he was, and I forgot either 3 or 4 or 5 the episode or what have you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hustler. I love the money. How are you gonna tell a guy, right? A young kid. Let's remember this too. This is a young kid that, oh, it's cool making 100 a week, 200 a week. Now you're gonna have some drops in this little car service here, what have you. Imagine if we don't get that.
Hold up, 600 a week.
Well, 600 a week. That's nothing to him. Now hold up. That's just being on the fair side in terms of if they can make that money. But also, who's gonna be your clientele?
They're buying the business. They're buying the business. They don't.
No. Think about what I'm saying is here. Just think what I'm thinking long term here a little bit. I know I'm getting ahead of myself here. Now he's trying to get like a person to go and need rides, basically like a limousine type service or what have you, right? So imagine the drug guys or what have you, right? Are saying, look, I want to get a ride. Now who's gonna be the boss in terms of making that decision in terms of allowing those dudes to get a ride? His dad's probably gonna be saying, no, I don't want that business around. But Terry's gonna be like, well, look,
Dad, they're buying the business. The business already got clients.
But what if hold up? All right, this is what I'm saying. Imagine now those clients.
Like you creating a problem with they're buying. So when you buy a business, you buy a business with clients. They're buying the business. They're not creating a business. They're buying a business, and the business already have clients.
But what if those clients now? All right,
man. You know how many what else we could do? Like,
all right, it is.
All
right. Let's go like what you're saying right here. That they already got the clients, whatever, right? Who's really in charge?
The dad already said until he's gonna be doing it until Terry get of age and can start driving.
That's gonna be a very interesting thing with Terry though. I don't think Terry's gonna let his dad be like numero uno for long.
I mean, he's gonna be numero uno until he turn 18. It'll be a year. I think he's 17. I think so. It'll be until he turn 18.
It's going to be a very interesting thing with that because I don't think Terry. I think I was having a discussion with somebody earlier and they said it too. What if Terry gets bored with this?
He is going to get bored. You heard what Meech said. Meech said, "You my baby brother. I know you better than anyone. We hustlers. How long you think it's going to last? It's not going to last long. We already know that.
Mm-hmm.
That part is true." Now, when you was talking about them clients, I was like, yo, you creating something right now because they already got clients. But he is going to get bored. He's not going to be able to spend like he wants to. But right now, he's thinking about his son. That's when he's making the decision because he's thinking about his son.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Yeah. I think it's going to be, this is going to be a very interesting dynamic.
The better question is, what event is going to happen that's going to bring him back? That's going to bring him back into the game with Meech. That's a better question.
I think the money.
Do you think it's going to take Meech getting somebody attempt to murder on him, or do you think it's going to be because Terry is bored, or do you think it's going to be they're going to run into money problems? So if you think it'd be money problems, they'll take him back to the game. All right, cool. All right, so let's carry on.
Carry on.
All right, so
what do you think?
I think it's gonna take. I think it's gonna take something happening to Meech. Meech gonna be in a situation that only his brother can help him get out of.
All right. Okay. All right. I can see that. All
right. So we flash forward to 2005. Before it ends, Meech was in the prison to reflect on his ambitions as a young kingpin, where he wanted to be king of Detroit. but his path will surpass the city. I
Yo.
think that was a great ending.
Yeah.
Because if you remember to season 1,
Mm-hmm.
started with him
Mm-hmm.
with the chinchilla coat on,
Yep.
the jewelry, and everybody's
Mm-hmm.
showing him love.
Yep.
And then it flashback to the beginning. And then ends with him in prison, flashbacking. So I
Yep.
think I really like the ending to the season finale.
Yeah. Because I think, and also too, like we also like seeing now, just like we saw Raising Canaan, like the really, really early stages of BMF, the organization, how they first starting this.
Yeah.
And you gotta remember, like the run that these dudes had is legendary. I just want everybody to remember this. This is gonna be a very, very interesting series coming up. Very, very interesting.
So let's go to Power Book 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Power Book 2, Ghost Season 2, Episode 1, premiere recap is free will is never free.
Nope.
All right, so the scene starts when Mary J. Blige, Monet, is having flashbacks of season 1 when she killed the drug dealer. Tyreek is having flashbacks of when he killed Jabari. Both of them is damn near having like nightmares to the fact where Monet hears something in the house. She jumps up, she's running around with a gun, thinking maybe something. Tyreek is having flashbacks when he's talking to Ghost, like his dad, 50 Cent, and he's just talking to Kane. So he's having flashbacks. That's how the season. That's how the episode 1 starts. Then also. Mecca, Kane, and LG is walking in the alley, and Kane's still thinking that Mecca might be a cop until Mother tried to pull revenge on Kane. Mecca snatched a shotgun, kills him, let the other one live, only to snatch his ass up later. So that's how season 1. That's how the episode 1 starts. They kind of give a flashback, give everybody caught up.
I
what happened
still think
in season finale.
All right. I still think the guy that we saw in the beginning with Kane, can't trust that dude.
Of course,
something's off with him. Something's off.
You really can't trust anybody in the damn streets.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
But man, yeah. He definitely see him like he seemed like a fucking a risky character.
Yeah, real risky dude. This dude, because I still think, like, even though we saw what happened, I don't know why I still think this dude may be a narc, maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. Lauren, look, man.
So we got all right. So it goes to when in the classroom scenes. And since last year, the classroom scenes, usually my favorite scenes.
Yeah,
no, my favorite scene. I love the interaction that they have in the classroom. All right, so during the classroom, that's when the professor is wondering where the hell Jabari at. So she has to, do the teaching of the class. So while in school, Jabari wasn't around. Kyrie had to conduct the class. To talk about the free will really free. That's what Target argues perspective. And we gotta play the hand we're dealt in life and deal with the consequences.
That was a powerful scene.
Yeah, and I like how when the guy said that everything is predetermined, and that's you got to go that route. And Tariq said something simple as like, before you cross the street, don't you look
both ways? Don't you look left, right?
So, then they showed Councilman Tate. I like so in this episode, I feel like this was a reminder episode, update episode, reminding everybody what happened in the last season, and also reminding people what happened in the last season of Power. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Tate wasn't in season 1 of Power Book 2 at all, right? I think he was.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't remember. Oh
was he at the funeral?
wait. Yes,
Was he at the
no. He was
funeral?
at the funeral, and remember he had to get on the. They tried to get him on the stand.
Right, they did try to get him.
Yeah. Try to get him on
So
the stand.
I think he. So he had two.
He tried to do that.
So he had 2 appearances.
Yeah.
But this right here, this episode right here, where it showed him on the couch, and then they showed his brother getting into his ass. Then they showed him going to one of the other Democrats' office. I mean, going to one of the Democrats' house. I think they're showing that he's gonna have a larger role.
Oh, this season,
of this season right here.
Hold on. So, him and now, as we saw, like, and also the actor that was playing his brother is actually his real brother as well too. Yeah, and it looks like his brother's a cop, so we got to keep that in mind too. Yeah, so that's gonna be I like to see how I'm gonna be very, very like tuned in to see where this is gonna go with him trying to get that congressional seat.
Yeah,
because if I'm right, it's held by that other congressional leader that we got introduced to. If I'm mistaken, that's with Tariq's boy.
Yeah, that's what. Part of their family. So I also think that this means we're not going to get a separate show with Tate by itself. Because remember, there was supposed to be a show based off of Tate. It was supposed to be a show based off of Kanan, and a show based off of Tommy, and a show based off of Tariq. Those 4 are supposed to be separate.
Hold on. I think we might can get that. No, go ahead.
I was hearing rumors that show was canceled, that the Tate show was canceled as far as like being something surrounded with him. So with him being in Power Book 2 as much, I'm about 99% sure that show was canceled and they're just going to involve him in Power Book 2. Because everybody else that have their own show, they haven't been involved.
Oh no.
In this right here.
But you know what's gonna be interesting though? I want to see if this is like a sort of like a test run with him a little bit this season too.
To see whether he have his own show.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
It would be good. It would be good though.
I don't think they would. I don't think they will bring him back on this episode and apply of the based off what they did this episode. It shows that he's going to be very involved.
Oh yeah.
So like, it basically almost have him in two different shows. You saturate them. To me, so I don't think he's going to have his own show.
Oh yeah. But it's good having him on here because this is going to be a very different thing.
All right. So at the school, everybody learns that Professor was murdered. All right. We played it off, acting surprised to hear the news. So when they discuss the exit plan from the drug game with Drew and Diana, so she planned on using Zeke as a way out, and she wants Zeke to go pro, and Zeke don't want to go. Zeke don't want to go pro, especially after talking to his professor. So what you think he's going to end up doing?
This is going to be interesting. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to have to be. I think it's going to be something major that's going to have to like somewhere down the line in this season that's going to change his mind. I think he still might go pro.
So you think he's going to end up going pro? Okay.
I think something like this season is going to change his mind. Because I think right now he's going to stay in school because he also because I think his thing is he wants to stay in school just for himself, but also to stay close to his professor. The professor. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is when Mecca brought the guy that they let go to Kane. So this time he's challenging Kane. To see if Kane is going to kill him. See if he can fuck with Kane. Kane was like, "Yeah, I don't need nothing handed to me." Kane lets the dude go.
I was wild with that one.
You know what I'm saying? Fought, snap his neck. Then told dude, "Yo, I don't got nothing. I don't got to prove nothing to you." But while doing so, he finds out dude got he's a major plug Now he's trying to get involved with the dude so he could get some income again since he got cut off from Monet.
And you know what's interesting to know about that? Really, if he has to think about it, it's like, hold up, the dude is by himself, and he needs a lot of product moved. That'd have been some like Spidey sense tingling with that. I'm like, dude, you here by yourself? You got all this product? Something ain't right about that. I don't know. Something ain't right about that. You by yourself? All this product? All right, something.
Yeah, but you know he's not by himself.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know he's not by himself. But Kane is not a thinker though. Tariq is a thinker. His sister is a thinker. Kane is a reactor. Kane is just a reactor.
Yo, Kane's sister, man.
I tell you what, that was pretty. That was kind of smooth with Monet and his daughter. They buying all of those.
The bag.
Just to take out the pocketbooks and the clothes and the shoes and all that. To put drugs in it and the carry.
Oh, that was smooth. Yeah, that was smooth with it.
So let's see. All right, so he convinced Tariq to go on this hunting trip.
This is wild.
On this hunting trip. After he embarrassed the Sweeney, which was the other politician.
Oh, did he?
So he embarrassed him after he found out who his dad was. Goes on this hunt, and Tariq almost gets killed.
By the congressman.
Accidentally. Yep, by the congressman.
And hold up. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off, Merv. I want our listeners to remember this scene right there that we're talking about right now. This might come back later on this season. He might use this to his advantage. Tariq, believe that. I think that's going to be a very interesting scene to remember.
So the dad apologized, said you have to kill child on the deer. Tariq had a flashback of Jabari again.
Yep.
We fuck with him all season.
Yep.
Doesn't be fucking him all season.
Because that's a kill he didn't want to do.
All right. So Davis brings in Sax. Take Sax to go change his wardrobe. So you need to dress different because he's private now. Yep. And between this scene, we get introduced to Redman. Redman is Davis' brother. And Davis planning to use Sax to get Redman out of prison. I can't wait to see how this storyline goes with Redman.
Because it kind of alluded to him having a brother season 1. It was I forgot what's episode. They was you can't trust him. No, he did his brother like that, the same, whatever the case may be. And I was like, so this is the brother. Okay, I'm like, all right, peep that. And it's just going to be interesting of why did the brother get locked up and how he's going to use the white boy.
Yeah.
How he's going to use his partner. Yep. Are we ever going to know who Method Man's wife is?
Yeah. Damn, they told who his wife is. I can't remember.
But have they shown her though?
No, they haven't shown her.
That's why I can't wait for that big reveal though.
We're supposed to find out this season right here.
Yeah. All right.
So Tariq waiting on contact for his mother all day after finding out that the grandmother's drinking again, and his little sister might be in a bad home environment. So Tariq trying to get in touch with the mom, because of his sister. They received an anonymous call, answered it but didn't say anything. On the other line, the Detective Whitman, the phone painted the school, and now this is where Whitman planned to focus his investigation to find the Bari killer.
This is where I cannot understand Tariq. The little stuff, he basically is the biggest fuck up I have ever seen. I'm like, dog, why do you keep your phone? Why do you keep the phone? Why? Why'd you keep the phone? Why?
That's the only way his mom is able to contact him. That's the phone. That's the phone that they got the burner from when he was in prison.
Oh, all right, all right,
That's
all
the
right.
only way his mom has the ability to contact him.
Oh, I'm thinking it
Yeah.
was the. I think it was the other. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Damn.
'Cause he only puts the chip in there because that chip is associated with his mom. So he puts a
Mm-hmm.
chip in there just to see if he got a text message from her or a missed call from her.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
I
that's
was just. I
basically
was just.
that's basically the dirt phone because that's also
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
phone he
Yeah.
used for Jabari.
Okay. All
Jabari, he
right.
didn't give Jabari his real phone.
Mm.
Yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel.
So
I think it was. I
every
kept
time
thinking
he
it was
gets
a different burner.
every time this nigga gets in trouble is from him trying to do something for his mom.
Yep.
Trying to do
Ain't
something for his
that
damn
wild?
mom.
Every single solitary time.
Yeah. Also in this episode, Tariq convinced Kane that we good because Kane started getting nervous about the killer
Yep.
of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yo, we keep our mouth shut and we fucking good. I got it. So like I said, this episode really was like an opener. To me, it was like a continuation from last season.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And it was just like a reminder to let everybody to kind of like remind everybody what happened last season.
Yeah.
But now going
Especially to
forward,
the end. Yeah.
so
Now
now
going forward,
going
what we gonna
forward,
do?
I think they're gonna progress more going forward because this a lot of everything, Brian. This episode almost seemed like a complete continuation from the
You know
season
what?
finale.
Yeah, it seemed like a part 2 to season
A
finale
season
of last
finale,
season.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it would not much action, not much really
Mm-mm.
happened in this
Mm-mm.
episode. Like I said,
Uh-uh.
it's almost like it was an introduction or a
Mm-hmm.
reintroduction. You know what I'm saying? You got Method Man, brother now. You got Saxon his new role.
Yep.
You got Tate. Look like he's gonna have a large role. Tate is back now.
Yep.
Look like he's ready to try to get the new seat
Yep.
after he lost the race last time. Now he's trying to get the next, try and win the next time.
Trying to get the power. Trying to get that power.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like this is, I think this season is going to be something because, like I said, we're going to see new roles. We're going to see what Kanan and his little three-way dance he got with the women going. He's sort of like right now he's so cold, and which we all can understand is what happened. He just really is not really caring about one. Like really, he doesn't like have his mind focused on one of these chicks yet. The old shorty from back in the day who burned him.
Yeah, you don't care about none of them.
Nuh-uh.
Only
But hold
one.
up,
Only,
she
the
did
only
go to
girl he care about is his mom.
Yeah, he only cared about his mom. But the one chick, she told him last year, she said, look, I came to grips with it. I'm a monster. When I burned you, that's how I came to grips with it. Reek, you got to do the same. She gave him the best advice. That advice last season was the best advice that he ever got, including from his mom.
And I think he's halfway there.
Oh, I agree.
I think in this season he becomes 100% there.
Because he's man.
Yeah, I think he's become 100% there.
Because now he's sort of still got like the nicest a little bit, but I think just like you said, I think this season we're going to see the full display of how Tariq can be because, like I said, he's got three different like educations: one from his uncle Tommy, one from Kanan, and one from his dad, and also education from his mom. So he knows like all like the different moves, how to react to different situations. Even though, like I said, like, but now hold up, now we're not hold up. You know what's going to be different now? I think now instead of worrying about his mom. Now he got to worry about his little sister now because now you're seeing his grandmom as he noticing his grandmom is like now he got to think like, all right, I got to get something for me and my daughter, me and my sister, whatever. Even though I thought, why did they have the sister go with the mom?
Because they didn't want the sister like. Remember, you gonna win this pro. If you
yeah.
You can't do anything.
Yeah, and you can't you can't say your real name. You can't say your real name.
They're trying to have the sister have a normal life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, the grandma looking like that, it might be better to go with the mom. So
yeah,
that's our recap on Power Book 2 season 1. And
it's gonna be a great season.
Like I said, I think that was just a reintroduction.
Yeah,
and,
I think But next week gonna be something.
I've seen the advertisement for the season. I've seen the trailer for the season. It's very intense. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I could send it to you in the messenger if you want to
send that to me.
All right.
But hold up, you know what I am liking though? Mary J is she's a beast.
Yeah. Well, I heard that they basically made this power book for her, kind of in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's for Tariq, but
yeah, you can tell the rules for her.
Thought of to be a major character in the power book too. So hold yeah, 50 showing love.
And you know what's something? I think this is going to be something that's going to be towards maybe the series finale of this thing. You know, I hope it's 4 or 5 seasons after this. But it's something Tariq said to her at the end of season 1, I think, when he was like, "Look, you know, I know, like, you're gonna have to, like, you're basically it's family over everything." Yeah. And he said, "Look, I know you're gonna pick your family over me." Eventually, she's like, no, look, you know, what's the other question? But he knows. I think that's going to be something that's going to be. Yeah, we have to keep that in. Like, he knows, like, I know if it comes down to it, you're going to pick your whole family over me.
Yeah, he knows
and
that.
I think, and Tariq is a smart. Like, I can't wait to see what's going to get him to that. Just like you said, to that 100% monster that we're going to get from him.
Yeah. So that's all we got for Power Book 2. Season 2, episode 1. Talked about BMF season finale, and we talked about other normal stuff. So, you got what's your parting shots? Because I'm about to wrap it up.
All right, parting shot for the night. We went over, like I said, our top 5 villains, TV character villains. That was a great little topic. We'll have another top 5 for you next week. A great BMF season finale. Can't wait for season 2, which they're filming. They're also filming Raising Kanan season 2 right now. Want everybody to know that. Also another great, just like Merv said, like I think this episode, season 2, episode 1 was a continuation of the season finale of episode 1, season 1. I think that's what this was. Didn't feel like a season premiere. Like it felt like a continuation of season 1 or what have you, of the season finale. So I can't wait to see this, this season of Power Book 2 Ghost. It's a lot of stuff they can go there because now he dealing with the bricks now. Now he dealing with that weight now. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen. We got a lot of, little different situations popping up. A lot of old characters are still, are popping up now. Can't wait for that. Congressman Tate, whatever. But like I said, can't wait for this new season. And also remember, Tommy comes out beginning part of the year. So can't wait for that too. But can't wait for next week, man. Again, thank you for our loyal listeners, our loyal viewers. Click on our YouTube page. Like I said, we need the subscribers. Thank you for everybody who's been subscribing to our page as well. We check our comments daily. And like I said, also to vote for our top 5 list every week. I want to go see who has the better list, or you have a top 5 list out there for our viewers. Basically each week in terms of, like I said, this week was top 5 TV villains, and check that out. And we're also almost to 1,000 people also on our Facebook page too as well. So that's a very monumental thing as well. But like I said, go to our YouTube page and definitely subscribe to that like button, subscribe, and like I said, we check out all of our comments. And thank you for everyone who's, like I said, y'all can be anywhere in the world. Y'all can be listening to anything else, but y'all here with me and Merv. Thank you very much.
All right. So shout outs to Blackjack TV, Zingo TV, Channel 199, 198. Shout out to Stacks, Sean, Tina B, Becca, Mel, Nick, all our supporters, our Facebook group. Make sure you go on our YouTube, subscribe. We're trying to get more participation with our YouTube live. Shout out to Mile High Radio. We appreciate you listening to us. Shout out to our behind the scenes sponsors that we're working with on a weekly basis to become better. Every opportunity that we get, we appreciate y'all. And thank you for watching. And we'll see y'all next week. We out.
See y'all next week.